So take a listen to what Stephen A. said in a comparison, which we do in basketball, about Devin Booker and what he feels about what he sees in Devin Booker right now.
Devin Booker is the next Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
I'm saying it on national television. Devin Booker is the next Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
It is official. His first playoff appearance. And the brother's a number one option, averaging over 28, dropped 40 in a triple-double in the first game of the conference finals. And just the way he plays, he's an assassin. And guess what? This Clippers team, you need Kawhi back to knock that kid off.
So that's Straight Talk, brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless. Your thoughts? Because that's one of those where I heard it and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going there. I mean, come on.
Stephen A. is I kind of get what he's saying.
You do?
Yeah, I kind of get what he's saying about he's going to be hard to push aside. He has a certain mentality, a certain style that he plays with, and his grace reminds you of some Kobe Bryant taking over games when he's the Lone Ranger, sort of. I mean,
Killer instinct kind of guy? You mean like that stuff?
I get that part of it.
But when you say Kobe, though, it's a whole, like.
But okay.
It's Kobe's box office. Kobe's got that look. There's a whole bunch of that. Booker's a.
Well, if you're packaging all that up, but got a long ways to go.
When you say Kobe, you don't just say, like, well, he's a great scorer. I mean,
yeah,
no, there's more to it than just that.
See, as great as Kobe was, I don't know if Kobe would have stayed in, what the hell was it, New Orleans or what? Charlotte.
Charlotte was the team that drafted.
Would he have elevated to the Mamba in Charlotte the way he did in L.A.? Not meaning like
you saying the market made him?
Well, when you in L.A. versus Charlotte, that's a whole nother world, right?
Yeah.
I mean, L.A., New York is perfect for Kobe Bryant. There's no question about it. But in Charlotte, you kind of get pushed down, right? I mean, you just go down. No matter how great a player is, you
get lost in the shuffle.
You get lost in that whole Charlotte marketplace.
Well, if you want to go with, again, mentality, score, and all that stuff, that's Dame Lillard. It's the same kind of thing. If you're trying to make the Kobe comparison and it's a basketball one only, because I think. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised at you. I'm surprised at you.
I think Stephen A. is only talking about basketball because it's hard as hell to reach Kobe Bryant. Then you need to
specify that.
It's hard as hell to reach Kobe Bryant's status. Quarter of it.
Kobe came in he walked he walked in the league already with something, charisma, box office. There was something about Kobe when he got in the league. He wasn't very good. His first game was
first 2 years, they didn't even want. Veteran players is like, man, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, I understand.
It was forced. They didn't like that.
But I'm not talking about his ability.
He took control of the entire situation. And he walked in it as supreme second to none. There's no question about it.
But he had something about it. Like, you always talk about that look.
No, he had something about it.
That's why I'm surprised you right now.
His belief, all of those sort of things, there's no question that he had all that. His mentality was always, as I tell people all the time, he taught me how to sign my signature.
What?
Oh, you don't know the story.
Sign your signature?
Yeah, how to do my autograph. You don't know the story.
I don't.
So me and Kobe was flying together.
Now, when is this?
Our rookie years. Because we both came into the leagues in 96. And I'm on the plane. We're on the plane together. And we're signing he's signing basketballs and pictures, and I'm signing footballs and pictures. And it's not very many.
You're at an event?
No, we're flying to Oregon.
Oh, you're doing it
on the plane.
Oh, okay.
We're doing it on the plane before we land. And so I'm writing Keyshawn Johnson, number 19. Keyshawn already long, Johnson even longer.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting over and I'm signing them, Alan. And I'm like, I look up, he done got up, went to get something to drink, he done. I'm like, damn, man, what you do? And then in his voice, he like, man, what you take it too long. Let me show you. So he takes thing and he just writes Kobe 8. And I'm like, oh, damn. Okay. So whatever Keyshawn Johnson was, it was like 20 of them. The rest was Keyshawn, right? Just Keyshawn. Because he said to me, he goes, man, they know you by your name. Keyshawn, ain't no other Keyshawn Johnson.
Well, that's
just like there's no other Kobe Bryant.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay. Well, this dude gonna be all right.
So now those Keyshawn Johnson footballs are probably extremely valuable because there's no other.
But you could tell he had all of that sort of stuff.
Now, again, Devin Booker has this swag about him. I mean, again, on the court, watch him and all that stuff, but
the fact that
there's
Kobe
a lot
played,
more that comes with Kobe that I don't think Booker is that.
The fact that Kobe played in L.A. pulls a lot of the other stuff out.
All right.
Devin Booker, as a basketball player, he's got some stuff, okay?
Oh, he does.
And he's got a long ways to reach Kobe Bryant's status because 5 championship rings, just the whole – it's just a lot. It's a lot when you compare one of the all-time greats to somebody that's just scratching the surface. And that's why I hate when people actually do stuff like that, because that pressure mounts on that individual. Not necessarily that individual is soaking up the pressure, but the pressure from the outside starts to take shape, and people start to say, well, like you're doing right now. Like, Kobe Bryant? Like, you crazy? Now Devin Booker scores 18 points tonight. Right. People going to be like, Kobe.
Which, by the way, Kobe has had playoff games where he's just had 18, where he's had a poor shooting night. Like, it'll happen, but because you bring this up, and I just feel like this is that typical, we do this. And again, it's all love for Stephen A. We'll talk to him later in the show because, this is what we do. So I don't have a problem with it. It's more of like it just becomes a conversation. The minute I heard him say it, I'm like, I got to ask Key about this because you obviously have that very close connection to Kobe.
I like Devin Booker and stuff like that. I do too. But it's hard to start to compare him to Kobe Bryant.